Yo, how y'all doing today? This your boy Trill Cali here, man. Want to introduce y'all to this new podcast, Vibing with Trill. So let's get into it. Um, so the idea from me broadcasting been in my head for quite some time now, and doing so, I just been sitting on the thought, contemplating, procrastinating, even more procrastinating, not doing it. But now, I spent about 3-4 hours, no lie, trying to figure out how to start a broadcast. So I'm doing it now. So this is the first one. So the season will be called Vibing with Trill. So this isn't the actual episode. This is actually just gonna be the intro of it. I want to get into, making a good community with my broadcast. I want to be able to say, "Hey, look, I made this. I started this, and it's producing." So this is something that's going to be probably a everyday or every other day type of thing. But what made me want to do a podcast is that I go on social media a lot. I see a lot of people doing this and that, and I see a lot of people doing podcasts too, where it's not really so you're live, but you're live. So like you're not like looking at yourself or somebody else, but you're talking, and people respond. I find it intriguing, because you can kind of just be yourself. You don't have to look good for no camera, and you can just talk real. And I find that pretty dope. So, in the midst of it, I just figured, like, you know what? Instead of thinking about it, let's do it. Let's make this broadcast. So with this first season of Vibing with Trill, is gonna be a lot of talking about life. Talking about real things. I'm gonna I'll try to basically do probably at least 5 topics a season. I'll be looking for people to join and give out their opinion, give out their different topics that I should do. I mean, I'm gonna try to come up on my own too, but I feel like it'll be better to hear from viewers. I want to be able to, kind of elaborate on people ideas, and as well as my own. So I think this would be a really good thing to do. Broadcasting is something I've been doing for myself. I'm learning how to do my own music. I've invested in equipment. I'm learning to do editing as a fairly new content creator. I live stream my games. So and if anybody want to follow me for gaming, you can follow me on Twitch at Trill Cali 1415. So I do a lot of live streaming for games. So this is something new to me. So it's like I'm not looking at myself or something on the screen or anything. But I think this will be dope. I want this to be a positive community. I want people to be able to talk to each other. I want people to but mainly talk to me, because that's kind of the purpose. Just to throw that in there. And it's not like I'm being looked at and monitored by stuff. The chat can get explicit depending on the conversation or the topic. I just want to build something and have a community. The basis of me making this is because I wanted to try something new. It was an idea in my head. And I feel like any thought in your head is only void if you do nothing with it. So I just figured, let's not that go void, because that's a possibility and an opportunity, to game streamers. So yeah, I just figured let's go ahead and do that. You know, I want to be able to. I just want to be able to lean back and chill. Sometimes. Sometimes I might want to stream, talk to people, smoke a blunt. You never know. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and it's kid friendly. Because you can't really see what I'm doing. So if I want to smoke a blunt or something, I could do that. Because it's like you can't you can't really see what I'm doing. But I think this is gonna be great. Right now I have no followers or anything right now, but that's fine because this is just an intro. But I'll be, promoting myself, and hopefully I run into people. Excuse me. But hopefully I run into people who will support me and, help broadcast my live and, put me out there for more people to join. Like, my goal is to see a lot of people in my, in my chat section just typing away and, this, that, and the fourth. That's what I want. And I want to do that for all my lives. Like when I'm gaming, I'm starting to get people that come in, so that's pretty cool. Some people talk to me and give me advice. So I think that's really dope. I'm glad, that I have means to have ideas and go for those ideas. Some of them, some of these ideas require investments, and I invest in myself a lot. I feel like you should always invest in yourself. I feel like you should always, have the best intentions for yourself, as far as investing, as far as self-love, all that. You know what I'm saying? Because even you can't get nowhere if you can't be equal with yourself. You won't get nowhere in life, because you won't be happy with yourself. You won't, what I'm saying? It's hard. But with this broadcast, I'm looking to go, to go crazy. I want to see, good conversations. I want to see bad conversations, if that makes sense. And let me elaborate on that real quick. What I mean by bad conversations, like, we could have a little drama, but no arguing. You know what I'm saying? Because I will kick people, I will ignore people. But have a little drama, a little gossip. I think it'll, spice it up a little bit. But mainly, this thing is gonna be all about vibe. And I would love to, I love to vibe. I feel like myself, in general, I feel like I'm a vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who don't like somebody that's a vibe? You're supposed to vibe. You're supposed to be that person that people know, like, oh yeah, let's oops, that was my phone. But you're supposed to be that person people could like, hey, yeah, let's go to his live, let's bro, be vibing, let's talk our stuff, and the meaning for this, it's like it says in the title, talk our shit. That's and that's what it is. I'm gonna try to stream for about an hour. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I already explained that, I'm a gamer. I hustle, do my little thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a newly content creator, a musician, I do music and all that. So, I got some talent in me. I used to dance, not really into dancing anymore like that. I also just bought me some workout equipment. I'm trying to get back into shape, but I feel like I'm an entrepreneur. Even though it took me, years. I'm 29, and I'm just trying to, I'm trying to get right, and I feel like it's only right. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't. I'm tired of that. That street life, low key. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's irritating to me. I grew up with a hard life. I seen drugs. I seen guns. Seen people lose to both drugs and guns. I've seen it done in my face. I have siblings. I'm the oldest of, 3 boys, and then I have 2 sisters. One is older than me. So, on my mom's side, just me, my 2 sisters, and one of my brothers. And on my dad's side, I got 2 other brothers. I love all my siblings dearly. Even when they do dumb things. But yeah, it's time to. You know what I'm saying? It's time to change. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in the street, funky with people and fighting all the time. Like, because nowadays people are not even fighting no more. It's like, you feel me? Now a lot of people be scared to put our guns up because as soon as you put your gun up, you get gunned down. And we don't want to be part of that. It's not okay. I want to live a safe life. My goal is to be financially secure and successful in the things that I want to do in life, and I'm chasing those now. I don't want to stop. I don't want to, second guess myself. I don't want to be that person who just doesn't apply the pressure needed to be applied. I want to be able to say, hey, look, if I can do this coming from this, then you could too. I'm all about encouraging people. Also, I got some hoodies dropping soon. And those also promoting, positivity. On the back is going to say, remember the streets ain't everything. Because I see a lot of people, they in the streets and everything, and they just don't think outside the box. They just, oh, this all I got, this all I know. No, it's not all you know. That's all you choose to know. That's all you choose to let yourself know. There's more to you than you realize, but you won't get that because you're not thinking outside the box. You're thinking the now. You're thinking what you're only capable of. When we're all capable of more than we know. So you just gotta apply yourself, really. I'm a father. I have a 9-year-old. And that's the love. That's really the love of my life right there. Like, that's my right hand man. That's my best friend. I understand as a kid, he don't call me much, and neither his family don't be on him as much to call me like I would, hope they would be, but it's okay. But when he does call me, it's all love. He tells me how much he missed me. I tell him how much I miss him. And sometimes he'll call me out of the blue, like, hey, Dad, I just wanted to let you know I love you, and I feel like something was wrong. And when that happens, I embrace it. I melt because, that's my son, and to know that, I'm trying to be the best that I can be as a father, makes me feel good. All this stuff that I'm doing, I'm trying to do, with the gaming, the podcast, the YouTube channel I'm starting, the merch that I'm trying to drop, the adventures I'm trying to take, the sacrifices I'm making, the debt I put myself in for sacrifices, is all for a purpose. And I'm not here to, put religion on anybody or say this is that, this is that, but I am a God fearing man, and I leave all my issues with God, and I just let Him handle everything, because lately, these last couple months, anything I've been going through, I just kind of just been like, you know what, I'm gonna just let God handle that, and boom, it gets handled, and I be perfectly fine. It's crazy how it be happening. Things happen for a reason, just to see how strong you are and how well will you handle it. You just gotta fight through it. And then it just be yourself. I'm here to be myself. I'm not gonna change up who I am. I'm here to be me and show y'all the best of me. And that's what I plan to do. I want y'all to see me at my best. And I won't stop. I'm just trying to be the best that I could be. That's like really the best you can do. Being yourself is literally the best you could do. And that's perfectly okay. Sometimes you gotta walk through the rain before you see sunshine. Just to be that flower that grows through concrete. Let me see more about myself. I have hobbies I like to do, in my spare time, like, play basketball. Sometimes I play my video games. I like to draw. I love art. Because art can signify so many different things. And you can make art mean or whatever to you out of anything. If I say, hey, I like that design, blue and red. It's because I like because I like it. It's art to me. It might mean, hey, the way that blue and red goes together means that one day, gang banging can stop, and people can become one color. People can come together. With no in between line. If I say, hey, I like the way your setup is. Your setup can be, a representation of you, of how you like things. And anything and everything is art in some way, shape, or form. So, like, you can't put nothing past nothing, honestly. That's how I look at it. I feel like sometimes I'm losing it. Sometimes I feel like giving up. Sometimes I feel like I might not be enough. But at the end of the day, those are just feelings. I know I'm not gonna give up. I know I'm enough. I know I'm strong. And I know I can do whatever the hell I put my mind to, Because at the end of the day, giving up is not an option. Some things may be harder, but, you just got to take the time and learn it for yourself. Sometimes you just got to put your foot down and say, look, this is not what we're doing. We're not doing that. We're not giving up. Sometimes I got to talk to myself in the mirror. Hey, Trill, bruh, get it together. You know what time it is. Get it together. You got dreams. Chase them. Don't stop. Because when you stop, you stopping for what? You know what I'm saying? You're stopping for who? Like what? what reason do you have to stop for somebody who won't stop for you? You know, I'm not saying there's people that won't stop for you, but nine times out of 10, you're kind of you're on your own. You know, and you just gotta accept it. You know, so just be cautious and be aware of the people you around and the people you let into your circle. You know, because sometimes you can bring people around that'll make you feel bad. That'll, you know, people that'll make you feel like, you know, you're not worth it. People that'll make you feel like, you know, just feel down because their energy is down. So I choose to not have those type of people around me. If I see you on Facebook all the time, or social media in general all the time, just, oh, you're blah 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 blah, or people blah 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 blah. That means you're not satisfying yourself. You're not happy, which means you have negative energy that I don't want to be around, and I will not be around. You won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna be in a, you know, in a spot to where I'm uncomfortable and I'm not feeling it because the person next to me ain't feeling it. That's their problem, not mine. Because I have a goal to get to where I need to go, make it to the top. It's a long road, and it's a, you know, it's a it's a hard road. It's a lonely road. But the success after you complete is gonna be endless, and it's gonna make you feel really good about it. You know, so in the end, you're gonna benefit from it as long as you know you believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else I know about me? Growing up, I was kind of a, you know, a hard head, you know, with the situations I was always in, you know, and things that kept me distracted and everything. I can say I'm proud of who I've grown to be and who I am today. You know, sometimes, I've made sacrifices to be, I made sacrifices to be who I am and try to be positive. Thank you, Janelle Flowers, for joining. Also, shout out to her because she's a really big supporter. Like, whenever there's something, going down with me, I can for sure count on her to say, hey, look, even though it's hard, don't give up on it. Do what you gotta do, and be you. Don't stop. And basically, she just gives me a lot of encouragement. And I can't do nothing but accept it because it's positivity. Like, who the hell wouldn't follow positivity? So she's a really good woman. I can say that with all honesty because I'm not the easiest person to deal with, but the methods to my madness all have a reason and a purpose, and she does her best to understand them. Sometimes they seem off to her, but she won't She won't judge me. So, I commend her, and she's a very strong woman. So I just, I want to throw that out there. Thank you, for being there and being a support for me. And she's actually the type of person that you can have in your circle. Someone, you could chill with, someone you could vibe with, someone you can go out with. You know, she's a good person. So just, shout out to you, Janelle, for, being a good person and everything. There's a few more people, like my boy Matt. That's like that's not even my friend. That's not my bro. That's like my brother. Like, I look at him as closer to blood. I look at him more as as a brother than my own blood brothers. Reason why is because I have a connection with him. That's really somebody I definitely look up to. When it comes to him, I punch anybody in the face for him. Reason why, because he's been there through my worst times. He's never judged me, never called me anything behind my back, nothing. If I need someone to talk to, I could count on him. Cause like, for me, at a point in time, I say around 2015, found out I was diagnosed with cancer. And that was a really hard time. I was, going to school and everything. I had to drop out. Me and the BM, we wasn't on good terms like that. Like, we wasn't arguing, but we were, like, you could feel it that, like, we was on breakup terms. Like, I'm not gonna get into the situation or how that was going on, but through it all, Matt was there for me. That's my bro. He stuck it out for me. And like, when I really knew he cared is when I actually seen how I seen the pain and the hurt in his eyes. When I told him, because at first I didn't want to tell nobody. I didn't want nobody worrying or try to give me or not give me, but like sympathize to me. He rode with me. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Hey, you know what? Hey, you're not taking the cab, even though the cab was free. I didn't have to pay for it. The city paid for it. But he said, you know what, bro? He's like, no, I'm taking you." And he stayed with me. The whole 4 to 5 hours. I'd be knocked out asleep from the medicine. He'll be on my laptop, watching movies or playing like a little laptop or a PC game or watching TV or something. You know what I'm saying? And when he knew I couldn't eat the hospital food because they food always made me sick or throw up, he literally would buy me whatever I wanted, you feel me, without asking for anything back in return. Bro, I would do the same for him, honestly, because that's like the person to keep around. That's a friend, that's a brother, that's a family member right there. You know what I'm saying? I go to war with him. You know what I'm saying? And for his mom. His mom is really nice too, and his brother Felix too. I'll fight for them too. You know what I'm saying? I fight for his family. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with them. Like, that's like another family right there. I'm cool with, and I'm not just cool with Matt. I'm cool with Felix. I'm cool with his moms. I'm cool with their brother Sanjay. I mean, not brother, their cousin Sanjay. Real cool dude. I'm cool with his other cousin, Mark. Mark is also a game streamer. Goes by MF Shiva. So me and Matt, we play the game together all the time, majority of the time, all night. You know what I'm saying? And we have a brotherhood on there. It's me, him, and another gentleman. And that's kind of like where when we vent, we have a brotherhood. It's just the three of us in a little game party, and we just, we talk and we vent. We tell each other, about things that was going on, and we be chilling, man. We really be chilling, and Matt, I love that dude, like for real, for real. I love that dude to death, man. That's real, And another, because he displayed loyalty like more than once. You know what I'm saying? Like another instance, I was staying in San Leandro, and I lost my phone. He ain't heard from me in no cool minute, but luckily I showed him, where I stayed at, before he remembered. So he showed up while I was at work one day, like to check on me, make sure I was good. And then he left his number there for me to call him. So when I got back, they was like, "Hey, look, your friend, you got a friend named Matt?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "He came by, to look for you because he said he ain't heard from you, blah blah blah." He left his number. So I called him. He was like, "Yeah, man, I ain't heard from you. I want to make sure you was alive. Cause I know you've been going through some things, And she's like, cause you usually call me, and tell me, what's going on. I haven't heard from you, and just that energy there is alone was all I needed to keep going because I knew I had at least one person at the time to to have my back as much as they could without judging me, without saying, "Oh, he just tripping," or he just, having a little faith, or, "Oh, I'll just pray for him." Like, he really had my back. Even, what I'm saying, when he was working, and he would drive out here sometimes, he'd hit me up, "Hey, you home? Let's go grab, lunch or something." Like, that's a bro right there. And also, I hope your moms get better too. His mom, ain't, bright circumstances right now, but I do pray that she gets better, sooner than later. And he a warrior, what I'm saying? He take care of her. Breakfast, lunch, snack sometime, he do what he gotta do. Real family man. You know what I'm saying? So I would never even think to ever have to think twice about him, or what I'm saying, or feel like he crossed me or something. That's really a bro right there. So shout out to him. Also, my boy Eric, I'm gonna give him a shout out too because he been real as fuck to me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I be like, "Bro, I ain't got nobody to hang out with," he'll hit me up on a book like, "Hey, what you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." Like, "Bro, what's up? Can I slide?" It's good. He slide, you know what I'm saying? We chill, we smoke, you know what I'm saying? Be on 2K the whole time, just going crazy. We be enjoying ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, for me, when he walked through the door, all I hear is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the boy right there, you know what I mean? We come in, we chill, we vibe, man. It's what it is, you know what I'm saying? When I first met him, you feel me, he was he was real, he kept it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would tell me, like, "Hey, they trying to get at your BM behind your back. You feel me? You might want to," you know what I'm saying? And I was checking fools, you know what I'm saying? And they don't even know, like, bro, you feel me? Like, bro was just, on his P's and Q's hearing this and that. Like, he knew, for me, he knew who was real, who wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He felt me, he felt my vibe. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? That's really the boy right there too. So shout out to my boy E. You know what I'm saying, for being for being a good friend, man. I just got a lot going on, and my mom's in the hospital right now, and I'm hoping and praying she gets better sooner than later. But thank God, I will say she is slowly recovering. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing family members, starting to, post about her, you know what I'm saying? Or, "Hey, can we go see her, blah, blah, blah." Cause at first I was just like, yo, if you family and you ain't trying to, see my moms or nothing, bro, we ain't got nothing to talk about. And that's on me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I cut everybody out. I don't care. It don't matter to me. I'm just, you feel me? I'm grateful now. I love my mother. I'm grateful. You know, yeah. So this podcast is gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do like hour longs, and if the conversation good, I will go over an hour, but not like too much far over. Hold on. I don't know. I just feel, truthfully, I'm thankful for myself. I'm thankful for the people. That's. I'm thankful for the people that's 100 with me. I'm thankful for just being able to, just being able to be myself. You should always be thankful. I want I want peace in my life. I want people to join. I want people to say, hey, you did that. You doing this. And if I can get that from people, yo, that'll be it right there. That's gonna be that's gonna be the life right there. You can't. You can't. You can you can't not. You know what I'm saying? Miss it. Like, it's facts. I've seen a lot of people I know come in my life. Leave out my life. Yeah, sometimes it bothers me, but at the end of the day, I just say, you know what? If they didn't stay, it's for a reason. If they do stay, it's for a reason. Either way it go, you can't upset yourself because some people don't want to be in your life or help benefit your life. And that's what a lot of my podcast is going to be about. I want to encourage people to, live their best life, man. Anything or anybody that's negative, let them go. Take them out. Don't even put them on a back burner. Just let them go all the way. You know what I'm saying? It's unhealthy. And to have a healthy and good lifestyle, you have to delete the people and the things that are unhealthy to and for you. Like today, I've been kind of stressing that my car ain't got looked at yet. But, I'm not bothered because, I gotta do what I gotta do. And it's crazy about having a car too. Like, when I didn't have nothing, people wasn't hitting me up like that. I got a car A, then I could get it right. Nope. Because I ain't hear from you before I had it. People mess with you when it's beneficial for them. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do, regardless. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what what I gotta do. I'm gonna do it regardless. And I want to encourage people out there to say, hey, you know what? I'm more than an amazing person. I want people to look in the mirror and tell themselves, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. If my mind is set for it. And your mind will always be set to do whatever you want as long as you put your mind to be set for it. You have choices, you have decisions. You can choose to be outside the box and follow things that you want to do. You have the choice to say, I'm going to do it or I won't. And I encourage everybody to say, I'm going to do it. I encourage people to say, I can be what I want to be. I can do what I want to do. I can go where I want to go. Especially if you're working hard for it. Because God gonna see how hard you working for it. And that's in general, you know. And I encourage, my black people, man. Let's silence the violence, man. Let's stop robbing and killing each other, man. Let's be positive, Let's show the world a better us, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we get mad, let's not do dumb things like the video I watched earlier. It went viral. I guess the girl lost her ID. The store said they couldn't help her. Yeah, I'd be mad, but you trashed the whole store? Like, come on. Like, we already get looked at as animals, and then we show them that we're animals. No, that's not how we supposed to do it. Like, in my own opinion, and I'm going to say it again, in my own opinion, I told people during the Black Lives Matter, raids and robberies, of the stores and all that where we wasn't being animals. I feel like it was more of they called us animals for so many years and said we're this, that, and the fourth. So we showed, we've been holding back for so long, we just decided to show them the type of animals we could be if they keep fucking with us. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But there's no better ways to go about things to stay strong. I'm a very passionate person, and I am in tune with my feelings when I have to be, or when I feel the need to be. I was watching a video with Terry Crews earlier, and the things he said kind of spoke out to me about standing up, standing tall, and being strong. And I've experienced some of the things that he experienced, like how he said he got into a fight with his dad. He said, and he said it like, hitting his dad didn't make him feel no better. And I've had that experience of saying, of getting into it with somebody, and okay, we fought. I put my work in, but I didn't feel no better. I felt like I was getting looked at, the wrong way. Like, oh, they don't need to be fighting. You could have just walked away. And truthfully, I could have just walked away. So I encourage everybody to be the better part of themselves. To love yourself. Be above and beyond than what you currently are. Even if you're already positive, exceed that positivity to an even higher level of positivity. Some people have different ways of doing things. Some people do drugs, which is probably not is not a good choice. Some people smoke weed. That's me. I smoke. I be calm as hell. Be in my bed just chilling like, some people do music. Also, that's me. I do music. Put your pain on the paper. Some people like to vent to people. And that's not bad as long as you got somebody real who doesn't mind you venting. And also keep in track, though. Keep in mind. You have to find positivity within yourself. Because at the end of the day, we are all human beings still. And with that being said, as being a human being, we have capacities. We have so much we can take. And honestly, no one's going to want to keep hearing the negativity someone has every single day. Don't call me every day of the week about something negative. I want at least 2 of those days to be some positive. Hey, guess what I did? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yep, for sure. Proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's just me. I mean, some may agree, some may not agree. Hey, we're all our own people. Or person, I should say. And I know y'all hear me messing up on the mic, saying things, and, I lose track of my words sometimes, but this is me. This is not rote. This is not scripted. This is just, conversation off the head. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about positivity, and I want people to be positive. No, that's what I want this broadcast to be about. I want it to be real. I want it to be live and uncut. Like, when people actually start joining, it's gonna get real. So, and this is only the first day. This is just the intro. So, like, when I could get this to be, like, popping, oh yeah, you're gonna really see how bad I am when it comes to, speaking. I've been told I can be a motivational speaker. And that felt good, because I can give advice that not only will work for somebody, but advice that I can try to learn and follow for myself too, And it's crazy because you can give advice to people and not follow it yourself, not knowing that, or just not paying attention to yourself, like, hey, that advice can help me out too. So, and that has to go with, being self-aware. So you definitely got to be self-aware of, the moves you make and the things you do. So, yeah, so that's my, intro to this, broadcast. So, again, my name is Trill Cali. You'll find my stream on multiple platforms. And I want to encourage everybody, man. Stay strong, stay brave, stay positive. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't this and you ain't that. Because at the end of the day, you can be this and that. Whatever your mind say you can be, you can be. Whatever your mind say you can do, you can do. Whatever your mind say you can achieve and accomplish, you definitely can achieve and accomplish. Keep it that way. Keep it 100. Keep it 100 with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, this your boy Trill Cali. And thank you for hearing me out on Vibing with Trill. Hopefully, if you like the stream, please share it. Follow me on this app on speakers. Also, but if you hear me on other apps, you'll follow me on there. Stay tuned. There's gonna be more, and just be blessed, man. Be blessed. Yo, this is Trill Cali. This is Trill Cali 415. Hey, have a good day, y'all.